Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live for this Tuesday, September 9th. Rants About Tech Live number 159, almost to 160. We're pushing towards 200, you guys, pushing towards 200. Welcome to the show. I'm Rod, your host, here in sunny Philadelphia, and here with some of my really good friends in the chat. Thank you guys for being here, the chat crew. Getting it started early, as always. This is where we talk about today's tech news, where we talk about today's eInk news. And if you like that kind of stuff, join us. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Yeah, we got some good news today. We're going to do the Apple event later on today. So if you're interested in Apple news, join us at 1 p.m. We're going to come back and do another live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So this is going to be a really concise. This is going to be a concise morning live, though. We're going to get it done today. How you guys doing, though? Any big pressing eInk news or tech news to talk about that you guys want to bring to my attention? Go ahead and throw it in the chat. We have a Discord as well. You can go into the live chat if you have links, and you can throw the links into the live chat Discord channel. You can get to the Discord through the description of the video there. There'll be a link there for you. Yeah, but like I said, later on this afternoon, Apple event, and we'll be covering it live. What else we got here today? Let's get to today's holidays. Let's get to today's holidays real quick before we get to the chat. Let's break that out real quick. First thing we got up here is going to be oh no, don't sign me out. Oh, it signed me back in. That's great. National Wiener Schnitzel Day. I don't even know what a Wiener Schnitzel is. National Glizzy Schnitzel Day. That's probably what we call it in the hood. Glazed schnitzel. Let's find out what a Wiener Schnitzel is. I'm undoubtedly spelling this wrong. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Schnitzel Wiener refers to a Wiener Schnitzel, a traditional Australian dish consisting of thin breaded and pan-fried veal cutlets. Okay, your boy a vegetarian. We done with this. Okay. If you enjoy your Wiener Schnitzel, you do your thing today, okay? I won't be doing that. National Sudoku Day. And also World Water Monitoring Day. Now, when I was in the military, I did a lot of humanitarian missions, and a lot of that involved supplying clean water. So I know the importance of clean water to communities. Listen, if you can help a community that's suffering from not having clean, potable drinking water, if you're in a position, do something. I'm telling you, that's one of the most fundamental things that helps impoverished people is having clean drinking water. So yeah, something to put on people's mind today. All right, let's go ahead and get to the chat real quick here. How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are enjoying some good weather like I am here today. The weather's, it's sunny here, but it's not hot. Perfect weather for Amy, but not perfect weather for me. I like it warm and hot. So, but yeah, it's cool outside, about 68 degrees, going on 70 degrees today. I think we're going to get to a high of 74 here in Philadelphia today. So I hope you guys are going to get some good weather. So that's good weather, not hot, but sunny. So you can get outside and do something without dying. It's good weather. It's good weather. What do we got here? And watch the Unbox Therapy and Kits video on the next paper 69 or 60 Ultra. He said 69 Ultra. I didn't bring that up myself. That wasn't just me being cheeky. Looks amazing for a budget-minded person with EMR pen. Now, I'm interested in the EMR portion of that. That's interesting. I like that. Where were you at on that, Owen? Where were you at on that tidbit? You conveniently left that out when you were talking about this. That would have made a difference to me. Shaking my head now. I am. I'm a little hurt that you can't trust my instincts, Rod. We'll talk about this. Wortham. Whoa, Wortham. That's what they call me in the military. Everyone in the military calls you by your last name. I don't know why, but that's a thing. Australian brother, not Australian. Austrian brother, not Australian. Oh, Austrian. Okay, gotcha. It's fall. Absolutely. Fall weather, says Dr. Ling. Definitely need fall weather, and I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Let's go ahead and get to today's tech news. Really quickly, we're going to hit on a few tech news stories. Not a lot going on in tech today. We're going to talk about some Remove stuff as it's Remove season 2, episode 2, okay? Season 2, episode 2. of the remove. So we're going to get into more of that. But first off, we got Apple news. So Apple's having an event today. They're prepared to be wild event. It's happening today, 10 a.m. Pacific time and 1 p.m. Eastern time here in Philadelphia. So I'll be covering it, like I said. Owen is going to join me at 1 p.m. So it'll be me and Owen giving commentary over the event. You don't care about hearing them talk. You just want to hear us talk. The good commentaries come in here. Like they're not saying anything interesting. It's not until we repeat it that it's interesting. That's the way it goes. So yeah, that'll be happening. Now, a couple of things that we are expecting from this event. You guys let me know what you're expecting. Let me know what you're looking forward to for this event. If we got Apple fans out there, you guys let me know how you feel. What are we looking forward to? What are you expecting? What do you want? That's never going to happen, because we know some things are just never going to happen with Apple, but we want them anyway. So let me know what you got down in the comments there. So we have a larger 6.3 inch display, up from 6.1 inches on the iPhone 16, 120 hertz ProMotion display with always on capability, 24 megapixel front facing camera with improved 6 element lenses. And we're talking about, this is just the regular 17 model here. Qi 2 charging, 25 watt wireless MagSafe charging, has a new A19 processor. Black, white, steel gray, light blue, green, and purple are the colors. And on the Air side, we got an ultra thin design, 5.5 millimeters with a 6.6 inch ProMotion display, lightweight titanium aluminum frame. We're talking 145 grams. Runway style rear camera. Runway style. Chill out. They might as well just call that pixel style rear camera. What are we talking about here? A19 chip and Apple C1 modem, 128 gigabytes of RAM, 3,000 milliamp hour battery capacity, action button. So this is going to get the action button that comes from the Pro models, I think. And camera control button, 24 megapixel front facing camera, and Qi 2 25 watt wireless charging, just like the Air or 17. Exclusive colors are black, white, light gold, and light blue. Okay. Digging it. iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. We got redesigned rear and horizontal camera bar and half aluminum, half glass back. New display with increased maximum brightness. Apple designed Wi-Fi 7 chip for faster connectivity. Now there was some speculation on this new Apple design modem. It was having some issues, but it turns out it wasn't the actual modem itself. It was its compatibility with certain carriers that was the issue. So we'll see how that bears out, but just something to keep in mind. A 48 megapixel telephoto lens with 8 times optical zoom capability, 8K video recording feature. I like that feature right there. 12 gigabytes of RAM, large battery in Pro Max with a 5,088 milliamp hour battery and slightly thicker design. Base storage starting at 256 gigabytes, Qi 2 wireless charging, and 2 new colors, dark blue and orange, which Owen's looking forward to right here. Plus standard Pro finishes. Pricing. For the 17, this is what they're saying. No one knows. This is what we're anticipating right here, okay? Don't shoot the messenger here. No technology today. For today is the day Apple hits my wallet harder than a visit to the Amsterdam. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. The iPhone 17, $799 for the 128 gigabyte model, $899 for 256 gigabytes, $1,099 for 512 gigabytes. We got the 17 Air with starting out at $1,099 for the 128 gigabyte model, 512 at $1,299, and 1 terabyte at $1,499. For the 17 Pro, we have starting out at $1,199 for the 256. 215 is $1,399 and 1 terabyte is $1,599. And for the Pro Max, we got starting out at $1,299 for the 5 or 256, and for 512 we have $1,499 and 1 terabyte we have $1,699. Yeah, so those are just the phones. Okay, they're probably going to talk about a few other things at this event, like the watch. I hear the Ultra Watch 3 is coming. That's going to get Apple out of this whole situation with the blood oxygen sensor that issue that they have with Maismo. It's going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to this. Again, 1 p.m. Eastern time today. The next thing we got up on to talk about tech-wise is going to be Google Smart Home devices are coming in October. Now, there's not really a bunch of news going on about this particular thing, other than I'm looking forward to new Google Home devices. I'm tired of the Google Assistant now. It hasn't been good in years, so I'm looking forward to getting some useful home assistant assistance going on with this thing, because it hasn't been assisting in a long time. I don't even have any of my Google Home speakers plugged up anymore. I don't know if they're updating the speakers, or if their new devices are going to be the only devices that have the new Gemini assisted home assistant. I'm not sure how that's going to work. We'll know more October 1st. That's when they're supposed to make some sort of announcement with this particular thing. This isn't a leak. This is coming actually from their X account. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what they do on this front here. Any Google Home Assistant users in the audience today? Looking forward to this. I've like I said, the assistant has gotten dumber and dumber over the years for me. I don't know about you guys if you use them, but they haven't been useful in a long time. And so this is what I've been looking for. I just hope I don't have to pay for new speakers for every room in the house like I have now. I hope I don't have to repay for something just to get that experience. I hope it's something that they can push to my current speakers. I may buy a new speaker or two. I may buy one, or two, but it would be nice not to have to replace everything. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice not to have to replace everything. All right, let's move on to the next story we have here, which is going to be about ePaper display reaching the realm of LCD screens. So this is a story I talked about maybe a month ago when it was first reported on. This is coming from Modos, a company who is making an open source screen kit that you can get. And this is very interesting for the eInk crowd. So let's get into the details here. So why is this news? Well, most eInk displays have a refresh rate of around 10 hertz. Okay, that's what we're getting for eInk displays. So for an eInk display that can run at 7 times that is redonkulous. That's where we need to be. Okay, the battery life will take a dive, probably, most definitely. But I think that this is going to push the technology forward, and the battery life on things will always get better. Like, you start at a baseline, and then you start to get better. You optimize, and you get better from there. So I think this is technology that's definitely going to take off when it starts to actually get some mainstream adoption here. But anyway, Modos, 2-person startup. So these are 2 guys going hard in the basement, in the garage, doing their thing. Startup style. It's a development kit capable of driving an ePaper display at refresh rates up to a record 75 hertz. The Modos paper monitor and dev kit, now available for crowdfunding on Crowd Supply, combines standard ePanel displays or ePaper displays with an open source FPGA based display controller. Why is that interesting? That's interesting because this comes with everything you need to get a display up and running. Not only does it come with everything you need to get a display up and running, you don't even need to have their display. This controller will work on any eInk display, color or black and white. It don't even matter. Like, they're doing something truly remarkable here, I think. Using any panel will result in a 75 hertz refresh rate. So this will turn any eInk panel, from their claims, into a 75 hertz display. What do we think, Chad? What do we think? Just to give it some context here, let's go ahead and look at some stuff that they're doing with the motion on the display, shall we? So this is scrolling and how the scrolling looks on the display here. That looks incredibly good. Like, I don't know how they're controlling for ghosting and all of that, but that looks really good. Just another look at this real quick. I really do think this is very impressive here. Very impressive. Will work with color and black and white, any panel. That's really nice. See, That's the holy grail right there for eInk, and going beyond that, right? Look at that, color and black and white. That's incredible. I'm truly amazed by this tech that they got going here, especially considering where we are now in the eInk space. Knowing that there's technology that can take us to this level, available right now, impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Impressive? Are we impressed? Are we entertained? Are we entertained? Owen says, "Can I jump in?" Yeah, Owen, definitely. I think we're done with the stories here. We can pause for the cause here. Palmer says, "Is it true that what I have heard about eInk having a finite number of refreshes? I've heard anecdotally that the monitors with high refresh rates go bad quickly." That could be the case. But as I just mentioned, even with the refresh rates draining the battery life is going to get better. They probably, accelerate the decline of the screens and of the panels, probably. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to do some research. Oops, snap. I'm not sure about that. I'll definitely have to do some research. But I definitely think that things will get better, even if those are the cases. Worse battery life, and if it's damages the screen some kind of way. I fully expect those things to get better over time. Let me jump in here. I fully expect those things to get better over time. And can I start the event? Oh, there we go. And we won't have those problems for very long, right? Once we get started, we got to start somewhere though. I'm gonna pull in Owen for a quick convo in the Discord here. If you guys don't know, we do a call-in section of the show where you can go into the Discord or go into the description of the video and click on the events channel link, and that'll take you right to the events channel where you can raise your hand, let me know you want to say something, and we'll get you in, and you can say something live, talk show style, radio talk show style, call-in radio show style, whatever. You get the point. Let me label this thing here really quickly. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. What do you guys think of any of the tech stories that we talked about here today? Google Assistant, the new 75 hertz eInk display, Apple News. What do we got going on? Let me know what you guys are thinking while I get this set up here. We're doing live 159. Oh, you know what? You know what, Owen? Let's say we're gonna be together talking all afternoon. Let's save this for the afternoon. Because I want to get through this. I want to get through this live really quickly so I can set up for the 1 p.m. show. So we'll hold off on the call-in section today, guys. I was just about to set it up, but I'm like, that's gonna take us past 11, and we're trying to get out of here at 11 today so we can get ready for 1. Your boy got food to go get. It's Center City Pizza Day. It's Center City Pizza Day. But Owen, let's hold off on that, Owen, and then we'll make sure you write this down. Keep that in the back of your mind, and we'll get at that at 1 o'clock. We'll just go over everything. Matter of fact, we might just come on at like 12:30, maybe 12:30, 12:45. Come on a little bit early, because I do want to get to some of this eInk stuff here. So let's go ahead and get to the eInk chat, you guys, real quick here. Let's go across over and talk about some eInk stuff. So one of the things I want to talk about to get the eInk stories out of the way here for today is that I want to talk more about the remove. I also want to talk about the update 4.1 for the Go 10.3. Let me know your favorite features for that update 4.1 for the Go 10.3. I know that update is out for the Note Air 4C as well. So if you have the Note Air 4C and you have some favorite features on that, let me know that in the chat as well. What do we got here? All right, so the first thing I want to talk about as far as the Remarkable Paper Pro move is that we were talking about. I think we should do a pregame. So if we start at like 12:20, 12:30, we can take a look at Google's announcements and talk. Yeah, definitely. I'm with that, Owen. Absolutely. A pre-show for the Apple show. I'm definitely with that because the Apple event will probably only be like an hour, so we'll have a lot of time to discuss things. Very good idea. 4.1 trash touch input on notes. Oh my goodness, Dr. Ling. And I just updated. Why did I ask this question before I updated? I hadn't had this update. I literally just got this update yesterday or the day before. Very interesting. Very interesting. But talking about the Remarkable Paper Pro Move, I'm upset, chat. I'm upset a little bit. You know why I'm upset? Because nobody stepped in. When I was bashing the Remarkable Paper Pro Move for being super expensive, no one stopped me to say, Rod, have you looked at the prices lately? And I would have clutched my shirt and been like, no, I haven't. What? Do tell. And I would have known the prices have changed. Chat, have you looked at the prices of eInk devices lately? All right, let's talk about it. So I've been beating. Listen, I love the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. Okay, I love it. Where is it at? Oh, it's never too far. It's never too far for me. I love this thing. It feels so good. This is the first eInk device that I felt like I do when I feel an Apple device. It's just, I didn't even feel this way for the Remarkable Paper Pro, the bigger device. I don't know why. This is just, it's so little, so cute. It's light. It's light. Don't fool yourself. It's light. So anyway, talking about the price, chat. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the Supernote Nomad, chat. Let's take a look. Cause no one said anything to me when I was back. And I love the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. But I've been bashing it for the price. I'm like, it's expensive. You're right. You pay the Remarkable tax like you pay the Apple tax. Owen's going to pay the Apple tax today. That's how that's going to work. Owen, you're going to be paying the Apple tax. But that's how it works. So, all right, we got to look at devices here. All right, listen. I'm off of the bashing the Remarkable for the price. Okay, I'm off of that because this is why. Yeah, you can get it. You can get a device for $329, which is $120 cheaper than the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. Okay, yes, $120 cheaper. But when you throw in a pen, let's throw in the cheapest pen, and you throw in a case, because who's not going to want a case with their device? Now we at $448. Now we only what? Now we only $40 or $50 less than the Remarkable Paper Pro with a pen and case? You dig? Listen. Parm says the next Paper 60 Ultra is like 190. You and Owen. I tell you. You and Owen. The Rock says the best 4.1 feature is in C2 menu bar. Second is the dual pressure sensitive calligraphy pens. Dual pressure sensitive? What the crap? Oh, they added 2 new calligraphy pens. Yeah. Yeah, this is the official release, not the beta. I think this is the official release, not the beta that I got. I'm liking the two new tools they added to the 4.1. I'm with you there, Rock. And just to give you a heads up about the TCL Next Paper 60, and my opinion was chopped liver until Sean agreed. Listen, I need verification. Owen, you made it sound too good to be true. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. I do the same thing. I'm not shaming you for it. I'm guilty as well. Listen to how I talk about the Remarkable Paper Pro Move. The remove is where it's at. The remove, they make you buy one. Well, the remove. Oh, Vlad, how's it going? And good morning, Vlad. Thanks for joining. the remove, they do make you buy one. It's in the package, right? It's included. But my point is that when you look at the packages, we're not talking about that much more money. $50? $50? Come on now, chill out, y'all. That's for that build? Come on. I'll pay that. I mean I did, so clearly I would. Like but it's modular, LOL. Yo, Aaron, I knew sure know Aaron was gonna pop in and say something. Vlad also said you could buy it without a stylus if you already have one. Yeah, true, Vlad. You could buy it without the stylus, but I'm just looking at the package for someone who doesn't have either one of these anything, and they're just like, okay, I'm looking at this as a fresh device. I think the price is comparable. What's up, Jay? How's it going? I think the price is very comparable. Listen. I'm not bashing the Remarkable no more for the price. I'm done with that. When I look at this, I see $448 and it's only a $50 difference. I'm like, that's okay. Yeah, $50 tax. That's not like Apple's $400 or $500 tax they have on their devices. You know what I'm saying? So this is manageable for me. I don't think this is that much of a disparity. You know what I'm saying? To even call out. All right, we're gonna continue though, chat. We're gonna continue on. Now let's look at the Go 10.3, which I think is the biggest value in eInk. The Go 10.3 is the biggest value in eInk. It says $160 here. It says a whole bunch of stuff, but you know what the price really is? $409. It used to be $360. It used to be $360. Now it's $409. Now we saying now we looking at this like, okay, $409 with the case and the pen. So now this thing is only we'll go to their official store and look at the price. Okay. All right, let's order now. Yep, $409. There we go. So the price is $409 for this. It used to be $360. So now we up to $409. Yeah, that's more of a disparity. I'm more upset. I'm more upset at that disparity than I am the disparity between the Nomad and the Remove. The disparity between the pricing of the Remove and the Nomad is negligible to me. I don't even care about that anymore. All right, I'm more upset about this. And mind you, even at $409, up almost $50. Actually, it's up $50. We talking about $50 more than what it used to be before all the tariffs that everyone hates me for talking about. Like this is why I talk about the tariffs, because it affects this stuff. Look at that. If you think it don't, look at that. That's why I'm talking about it. So that's the thing, right? I'm more upset about this because this is a 10.3-inch device, probably the best device in eInk. I don't care what anyone says. The best value, certainly in eInk. You can't even argue with me. I won't even argue with you on that. Anyone want you? If you want to argue with me about the Go 10.3 being the best value in eInk, kick rocks. So it's not. This is the thing. It's the best value. I won't even argue with you on that. Now, it's the best device in eInk. To me, it's still the GOAT for a whole bunch of reasons. But I'll argue with you whether it's the best device in eInk. I won't argue with you at all. There's no argument to be had talking about the value. Just chill out. What we got here in the chat? But I did this video already, by the way. Remarkable and Supernote are overpriced. Okay. You know what? Aaron, I'll take that. So Aaron at 2530 Media says he has a video. I'm gonna go check that out. I suggest, if you guys like good content, go check that out. And go subscribe to his channel. He does a lot of really good eInk content. I'm gonna check that video out, Aaron, because I wanna see that, because I hadn't really analyzed the pricing of the eInk landscape lately. Like, I haven't done that lately. I'm like, wow, man, the pricing has gone up like $50 on each of these devices. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at And then I'm gonna get to the chat. We're gonna take a look at one more thing. I'm gonna get to the chat real quick. Now I'm gonna take a look at the ViWoods AI Mini, because that's the only other thing in the category, right? Right? Hit me up if I'm wrong, chat. Now let's look at the price of the ViWoods AI Mini. $429 with a pen and a case. You see where I'm going here? That's all right. Now we're talking about $70. So that's more of a disparity, right? But still, I don't. Chat, somebody should have told me what the landscape was. I had no clue. So nah, yeah, it's more expensive than those other devices. Yeah, people, we can say that. But to be like, oh, it's so expensive. All of this is getting expensive. Like, none of it's cheap. And when we're talking about $70 between the biggest disparity in a device in its category, we're talking about $70 here. Now we can argue all day whether it's worth the extra $70, but to call that, to say that that's pricing you out of the market, nah, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. Let's go to the chat. Palm rejection isn't much of an issue for me. I just trained myself to lead with the pen tip. Once EMR recognizes it, auto ignores touch. Absolutely, Darak. That's the same route I go as well. So very good hot take on that. Jay says Owen is that the roll up flexible screen? Oh, what are we talking about here? If he's talking about the next paper, no. The next paper is a piece of trash. We're gonna talk about it. I may have to get it. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm never gonna buy this, but I'll reach out to him and ask him to send me one. Nothing is cheap in the EU except pocketbooks. Sheen says, you are channeling. I want top chat. Let me get the live chat. Sorry, you guys. Are they due for any Mac updates today? Which ones? I was tipped, but the Apple is about to spank my wallet. Yeah, definitely. The Note Max is probably a better value than the Go Temper 3 for some reasons. Voya's discussed before. It's more expensive, but you also get a lot more for your. All right, let's talk about that, Jay. I don't think the Note Max is a better value, because it's like to me saying, yeah, this is big enough, but bigger makes it a better value. I don't know that bigger inherently makes anything a better value, especially when it costs more. If it costs the same price, yes, then it becomes a better value. And that's another reason why I'm not that like gung ho about the Note Max. It's like, what is it doing that the Go 10.3 doesn't do? Nothing. Does it have widgets? I don't know if that'll matter to me, but it might. It might matter. To be fair, Aaron, I bought the ViWoods a while ago, and it took updates before I actually used it. Yeah, same here. It wasn't until they updated the calendar app that I thought, okay, wow, they're doing that. I recognized they were doing other stuff, and I started using it more. If you're talking about sub segment, closest competitor to Remove is Palma at 2 times the price. There are different pens, but maybe not your average consumer. I don't know. The Palma is probably I wouldn't even call the Palma close, because the Palma doesn't have writing. And the Palma doesn't have the premium build materials. Now, I saw Kit's video, and it looks like they're doing something with the build, so they may have switched over to some premium materials. But it doesn't have writing that I know of. And until they show me that, I don't think that's in the same category, for a bunch of reasons. You don't get anything different with the Note Max outside of screen size. That's what I'm saying. Widgets don't matter. Au contraire, my friend. Widgets matter to me. That widgets is the reason I can tolerate the Note Max or the Note Max, but the Note Air 4C more than I normally would. The widgets matter to me. I like having my information up on the home screen. Jay says Note Max isn't just bigger, it's way faster, higher contrast display, widgets, better screen feel though, better keyboard case compatibility, more premium build. I would agree with the premium build part of that. Is the back metal? Is the back of the Note Max metal? To me, the Note Max just looks like a bigger 10.3, and I'm not interested in just a bigger device. It has to do something else. Like if Remarkable had released a bigger Remarkable 2, I wouldn't have cared. Because it would have just been another black and white Remarkable device. Like just bigger? Is that what you're selling me? Chill out. And it's not like going from an 8-inch device to a 10-inch or 11-inch device or a 7-inch device to a 10-inch device. It's not like that, right? It's just gotta head out. Boox Palmer reaction is trash. All right, Dr. Lane, take care. Note Max isn't just bigger, it's way okay, we got to that already. What else we got here? You would have to add the Go 7. We can't even add the Go 7 to none of these conversations. You can do more with the Mini than the Move. True, Aaron. You can do more with the VibeWoods Mini than you could the Remove, but yeah, the form factor matters though. It's gonna feel. I mean, the feel in the hand is gonna be. It's gonna matter a lot. Like the form factor matters when it comes to these. And I'm telling you this because holding this in the hand and holding this in the hand, two totally different experiences. I mean, the size is one, but the materials is another thing, and the weight. This is lighter than I think the Remove is lighter than the Nomad. I'm gonna check out the specs, but I think the Remove is lighter than the Nomad. I could be wrong about that though. What else we got here, you guys? Premium is such as a subjective moving target. I remember a few months back when Manta was premium because of plastic. Pendulum swung back to metal. Well, I don't think I've ever personally thought the Manta was premium because of the plastic. I thought it was premium because of the software and the design and the ethos behind the design, the modularity. That makes it premium to me. And like I said, the software is a big deal there. The Note Max is textured plastic. The high performance also makes a huge difference. The problem is that the high performance it being snappier does matter. I agree with that, Jay. Just saying you got to try it before judge value. True. I agree with that. I definitely want to try it, and I will. I'm in no hurry, though. I definitely will try it, though. All right. Where are we at? We're almost at the end of the show. What else we got to talk about here? We talk about the 4.1 updates, right? To the Go Temp should. And you know who is doing the area erase and the scribbles? eNote. The eNote platform has up their software erase works like it should. It's an area erase instead of this is just a stroke erase. So anything that goes over the stroke, it'll erase it. But the eNote does it the right way. It lets you scribble, and whatever area your scribble covers, it erases everything in that area. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. Remarkable found us and cut this. Oh, snap. What happened? The stream cut? Oh, boy. Oh, you know what? Listen. Listen, this might be the stream gods being like, you've gone long enough, bro. You've gone long enough. All right, you guys. I think we're going to end the stream here before something else happens. I'm going to reset my router and modem too. I might be having an issue there. But thank you guys for joining me. Let's see if we caught all the news we wanted to catch. I think we got all the news. We're going to go over the 4.1 update, but we can do that another time. We can definitely do it another time. Router stream is cutting off. Good right now though. The Rock says stream is good now. Yeah, I'm not going to push the boundaries today, you guys. We got another stream to look forward to. But if you guys want to see more stream activity, again, check us out later on today. Me and Owen are going to do a live stream on the Apple event. So if you guys are interested in hearing our take on some Apple news coming out of their event, their fall event for this year, check us out at 1 p.m. Eastern time. We might be there early at 12:30 Eastern time, just to get a pre-show thing going, just to talk a little crap, before the show. Again, Monday through Friday, you can join us for the live tech show, though, where we talk about technology and eInk, the top stories of the day, basically. And if you liked, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of content. Join the Discord if you want to talk more about these stories that I talked about here after the live is done. You could do that by going into the description at the bottom and clicking on the Discord link there. Also, like I said, you can join the live and in the call-in section if you hit the events channel there. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you. And until tomorrow, everyone, take care. Or until later on today, unless you're watching the live tech show, which is all right.